Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about an odd hobby I have. And I say odd because when it comes to photography and photographers, this isn't a type of photography that many people do, but I find a lot of joy out of. And so that is cemetery photography. A lot of people tend to associate cemeteries with kind of negative, dark things like death and sadness and sorrow. However, I have always had a deep love and admiration for cemeteries. I think they are gorgeous and they are a resting place for people who have passed. And they just have this this hidden beauty about them that not a lot of people have the opportunity to appreciate. And so today I'm going to show you some of my work that I've done. I do a little light editing with them, but I still like to capture the natural beauty of these cemeteries, and I do have a couple guidelines with them because I do also want to respect those that may have loved ones there. I want to respect the people who are buried in these cemeteries. So my number one rule is to try and avoid capturing names. Usually bigger names, more popular names. It's not as big of an issue, especially if it's on a mausoleum. However, just out of respect for the family name, I try to avoid not capturing names in my pictures. Also, look for signs of life. The story behind all the gravestones in the cemetery is that those used to be people who had lives. They made an impact on people, and they changed not only themselves but like the people in their lives. And so I tend to look for living things like flowers, trees, even leaves that have fallen, just to remind that there's a symbolism of life in that place. And so I like to capture flowers that are around gravestones. I know there is a cemetery in Grand Rapids I went to at one point to just kind of wander around, and there were some branches laying over one of the tombstones, and I thought that was really pretty, really symbolic way of showing life even after death. And then also just look for interesting details, whether it's in the gravestones themselves or just how things are arranged, how tombstones are arranged. Look for family plot. And then another thing that I typically specialize in when it comes to cemetery photography is religious icons. And when I mean that, I mean statues, crosses, angels. There is a bigger plot here that I went to and took some pictures of that had a set of statues that resembled Jesus and the women at the cross, and so I kind of captured some pictures of those, and I will show those here. And then there sometimes are chapels, not just mausoleums. Mausoleums are my personal favorite to capture because there's also this sense of architecture, which is another amazing form of art, and so I really enjoy mausoleums and chapels. They tend to have locks on them because they don't want people breaking into them, and so even the locks that have rusted, the doors usually have a lot of details, windows, so there really are a lot of different things you can capture. And then, as any photographer knows, find different creative angles, ways you can highlight features of something. And so maybe it's standing behind a building and capturing upward, or even laying on the ground and kind of having that making it look bigger than what it really is. just to kind of wrap this up, I just want to remind people that cemeteries are beautiful. Cemeteries are not supposed to be scary. They're not supposed to have this feeling of darkness, of death. I know a lot of people have a fear of dying, but the thing with cemeteries is they're a place to go and remember people. They're a place to go and celebrate people, to remember how they've impacted lives. Cemeteries are supposed to be a beautiful place, a place of remembrance and of nostalgia, and I think it needs to lose that eerie, creepy feeling that a lot of people have, and so I try to do that with the work that I do, and I really hope you enjoy some of the pictures. I am going to link my website below, which has a lot more examples of my work, and I am grateful that you took the time to listen and watch this video, and I really hope you do take the chance to look at some of my other work, as I do have some in the video, but I have a couple other pieces that I really enjoy, and I hope you have a great and beautiful day.